Hello everybody, Pink Camera Magic here, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to discuss a video that was just recently put out by We the People University. Shouts out to We the People University. If you're not already a subscriber to them, go ahead and check out the channel. Of course, it'll be linked in the description. This is regarding the case of Lisa Edwards. Lisa is a 60-year-old patient at a hospital who recently suffered a stroke. While she was being arrested for trespass, she died in police custody in Tennessee. The officers involved did not face any charges, but there was an internal investigation done, and I wanted to go over the video and go over the results of that investigation. There's an 800-page internal investigations report that I'm going to have linked in the description here, but what we're going to do is we're going to go over a few of the points that We the People highlighted in his video today. So here's a list of the officers involved and the policies that they were found in violation of. The first one is a sergeant, and he's Sergeant Wardlaw. And the substantiated charges were unbecoming conduct, neglect of duty, unsatisfactory performance, treatment of prisoners, courtesy, and prisoner transportation, basically the seatbelt. His subordinates, Barnett, unbecoming conduct, unsatisfactory performance, the treatment of prisoners, and courtesy. And Estachio was found to be in violation of a few policies: unbecoming conduct, neglect of duty, unsatisfactory performance, treatment of prisoners, courtesy, prisoner transportation, and unconscious persons. There was a fourth officer in the investigation who was found to be not in violation of any policies. He was the transport officer. So let me give you a little bit of context here. This little security guard guy who's there on the scene inserting himself, he called 911 because this patient, who I suspect is a victim of patient dumping. And what patient dumping is basically when hospitals send patients off into the street when they can no longer help them. He called 911 and said that she's trespassing and that she's faking. So the officers, rather than investigate the claim, they actually took his word for fact. And ironically, if you read the interviews, they start to blame the security guard for their shortcomings.
I'm talking. I understand you say you got some problems going on. You're going to have to find a way to get out of here, okay? I don't want this to turn into a situation where you have to go to jail.
Shattered my ankle, I had a stroke.
Well, if the medical professionals have saw you and discharged you,
they won't.
I got nothing to do with that then, but you got to get going.
I can't even get down there.
So you're saying that you're going to go to jail. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to have to roll this off the property.
It's the hospital's wheelchair.
Well, you're going to have to get up and figure out a way.
On February 5th, 2023, at Fort Sanders Regional Medical Center in Tennessee, police responded to a call involving a patient who had been discharged but refused to leave the hospital. The distressing video depicts the arrest of 60-year-old Lisa Edwards, whose treatment was, to say the least, highly disturbing. Police officers from the Knoxville Police Department apprehended Ms. Edwards outside of the hospital, where they found her sitting in a wheelchair. In the footage, Ms. Edwards can be heard pleading for help as her voice becomes increasingly slurred. Despite her pleas, the officers proceeded with the arrest, even stating they would stuff her in back of the car despite her having difficulty in moving. Throughout the encounter, she struggled to breathe and wheezed audibly. Tragically, Ms. Edwards passed away from a stroke while in the backseat of a police car en route to the county jail. Although the officers responded to a call about a person refusing to leave a private non-profit hospital, it underscores the critical need for all law enforcement officers to not only undergo basic medical training, but efforts should be made during the hiring process to assure departments are hiring individuals who actually have a care about human life. Ms. Edwards' distress was evident, and it should have been recognized as a medical emergency. I'm confident that a child could have easily observed and heard Ms. Edwards and recognized that she was experiencing some sort of medical distress.
I can't. Please don't leave me this way. I don't want to go to jail.
Get up and get moving then. Porter Bravo, you know the wagon sitting over there. Jail. Confirmed.
All right, young lady.
Now, I believe this guy right here is the security guard who called 911. He's not supposed to insert himself into this situation. That's a big no-no. He's supposed to sit by, observe, and report.
Oh, no.
I need you to step up,
I
okay?
can't.
Yeah, you have to.
Pull me back. I can't. Oh, my God.
You're good.
Oh, my God.
You're going to have to get up there because we're going to have to physically put you up there if not.
Oh, my God. I can't. You're going to break me.
Yes, ma'am, you're going to have to get in
My
there.
ankle. I can't breathe.
You've been medically cleared, ma'am. This is not going to work. So we need you to help
My
us.
hand is right. I'm going to pass out.
No, stop. Okay, it's not working. Okay, just stop. You've been medically cleared, so we know better.
Oh, my God.
Walk.
Oh, my God.
Get in the daggone.
Okay.
Oh my
God.
Jesus, Lord, Mary, goats. Now you're starting to piss me off. Get up.
Okay, give me up.
This is all an act. She has been discharged.
No, I haven't.
This is the Lord's. Listen to me. This is the Lord's day. All I want to do is give me some coffee and some oatmeal. I'm not going to deal with your mess this morning. We've already spent too much time on you. You're going to get up here in this van and you're going to go to jail. We're done with this.
I'm going to pass out.
You're not going to pass out. We'll go and get in there and pass out. We'll be done with it. Because this is all an act. You're not going back in the hospital. They're not taking you back. You've been kicked out of 2 hospitals.
Please.
What do you need your purse for?
My hand.
It's not in there. We've already went
No
through it.
inhaler in your purse.
You guys can't do this to me. Oh my God, dear Lord.
Well, you're about to get some, what's about to happen? You're about to get some more charges. That's what's about to happen.
Out of my head.
Well, the hospital already said they ain't taking you back. You got what?
I got you.
Don't you dare fucking throw yourself on the ground.
Oh my God. I'm going to die.
You're not going to die.
My problem with me is that I know it's all an act.
Oh, well, we all know that.
Don't have an inhaler in your purse, ma'am.
This is your inhaler. The medicine is missing.
Get a stretcher.
Get a stretcher.
Yeah.
Why we need a stretcher?
I can't breathe. Oh my God.
You do not have an inhaler.
Hey, it's not one of the this.
Right there.
Please hurry.
Ma'am, you're not getting a stretcher.
I'm going to die.
The hospital discharged you. They said everything was fine.
Both the internal affairs investigation and this body cam footage is going to show you that they did absolutely nothing to make sure that she, in fact, was not having a medical issue. They did not ask for a nurse. They didn't ask to check her vitals. Nothing.
With you.
No,
We found it.
Please take me up.
You got yourself down. We set you up like 10 fucking times.
Just stay on the other side of the river. Uniform's all nasty from her. You want a cigarette?
No. Please take me up.
When you get out to jail, you better not pull this stunt. Because they don't play around out there.
Doctor. Doctor. Oh my God.
I'm offended. She didn't call me doctor when I walked up.
Medical negligence occurs when a healthcare practitioner fails to provide the standard of care expected, resulting in harm to a patient. This breach of duty can lead to civil or criminal actions depending on the circumstances. In civil cases, the but-for test is a legal principle used to determine causation in negligence cases. In plain English, it asks whether the harm or injury to someone would have occurred but for the defendant's actions or negligence. In other words, it examines whether the harm would have happened if the defendant had not acted negligently. If the harm would not have occurred but for the defendant's actions, then the defendant's actions are considered to be the cause of the harm. Criminal medical negligence, on the other hand, involves intentional knowing or reckless deviation from the standard of care, resulting in harm to a patient and can lead to charges such as manslaughter or murder. In this particular case, the facts are not readily available to determine if the hospital staff's negligence was civil or criminal.
After reading the internal affairs investigation, I learned that the hospital and the security company would not interview with the investigators. The security guard who called 911, Sergeant, and that's in big air quotes, Sergeant Gerald Utley, is no longer with the company. It's unclear whether he was terminated or if he left on his own.
However, what we can clearly see is the officers took no action and had no concern for the well-being of Miss Edwards. In my opinion, the officers in this video are clearly negligent. Police negligence refers to situations where law enforcement officers fail to fulfill their duty to provide reasonable care, resulting in harm to an individual. It involves the failure to act in a manner that a reasonable person in a similar situation would under the circumstances. This can include situations where officers do not recognize or respond appropriately to medical emergencies or fail to exercise compassion towards individuals in distress.
I'm thinking just leave her on the sidewalk and I'll white blanket over and everybody can go about their day.
She's already got a warrant on her now. Disorderly, impede the sidewalk.
I'm gonna have to go. Please give me a second.
You're about to get an extra charge for disorderly conduct. You're about to get anything I can think of.
Impede the sidewalk.
I'm gonna
You're
have
about
to
to get
go.
anything I can think of.
There's no stretcher for you.
Yes, it is. I'm sick. Oh my God. You guys are gonna let me die. Please let me up. Sir, please. You're gonna kill me. Please. I beg you.
Stand up.
My
Walk.
leg.
We know you can walk. Now stop.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whoa. Okay. No,
Stop up. You can set yourself up.
They're gonna kill me. I can't breathe. I can't.
What's that?
Set me up.
You pulled yourself to.
Set me up. Oh my God.
Scoot back towards me.
Hold me.
car? I'm sorry, I ain't doing
Okay. You guys
You're fine back there. Stop it.
take me to
I ain't
hospital.
dealing with you today. You're fine.
Stop and pull me up. I can't breathe. Huh? Oh my God. Please help me.
Just lift yourself up.
I can't.
All right, guys, this part really enrages me. Watch how this tyrant pulls her up.
I don't know. She's not responding back here now. Can you start me a 47 here emergency, please? Hey, come on, sit up. Sit up.
20 to 41, is it your prisoner that's unconscious or the driver of the car you stopped?
My prisoner. Sit up. Yeah. I don't know if she's faking it or what, but she's not answering me. Wake up. Hey, wake up.
A perfect example of the type of individuals who are hired to man the police departments. No care for life and no care for your rights. The only care is for those who are within the department. Allow me to read this article, which is located down below. Ms. Edwards was left physically disabled in August of 2019 after suffering a first stroke. The Knox County District Attorney's Office have announced that no charges are being filed against the officers involved. They said, Lisa Edwards died of natural causes and police interactions did not contribute to her death. According to Ms. Edwards' daughter-in-law, the police officers may not have done anything intentionally criminal to cause anything to happen to her, but they definitely were negligent and had no respect for human life, any basic needs, or anything. And these are the police officers within our departments. Make sure you record the police, know your rights. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.